Hello, and welcome back to our Elite Escapes. I'm Jim Sadlier, and today Dan and Melody sit down with Cassidy from AVA Resort in Cancun, Mexico. Take it away, Dan and Melody.
Thank you so much for that great introduction, Dad, and welcome back to our Elite Escapes. I'm your host, Dan Sadlier, with my co-host, Melody Sadlier, and today we have on Cassidy from AVA Resort Cancun. It's brand new, and we are so excited to have Cassidy on. But before we bring on Cassidy, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to this channel, like this episode, and definitely share it to all your travel loving friends. And if you stay to the end of this episode, you will get a sneak peek inside AVA Resort Cancun. So make sure to stay to the end. And with that, welcome, Cassidy. We are so happy to have you back on our Elite Escapes to talk about the brand new AVA Resort Cancun. Could you give us an overview of the resort and what makes it stand out to all the other all-inclusive resorts in Cancun?
Absolutely. Thank you guys again for having me back. AVA, so this is our brand new hotel. And when I say brand new, it is a completely new build in Riviera Cancun. What's great about that is it is only a 10-minute drive from the airport. So once you land, you can grab your luggage, get your transfer, and you will be at the hotel before you know it. Now, this new hotel is a high-end family-friendly hotel, but there is some adults-only areas. So we like to say AVA is for everyone. And every single person at this property gets an unobstructed oceanfront, ocean view room. So AVA being a brand new build, every room has a balcony with a soaking tub, a beautiful ocean view, and there's no club level. So once your clients are there, they are able to enjoy everything the hotel has to offer. So we're very excited to be that higher end, all-inclusive hotel for everyone in Riviera Cancun.
I love that they're oceanfront rooms. That's great. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. So that is, well, I was going to ask you about the accommodations, but what kind of unique features and amenities can our guests expect in the rooms and suites? They already have their, oceanfront room. What else could they expect?
So at AVA, we start like the first room, like I said, is either an oceanfront king room or two queens. And the room is like two queen size beds. There is the separate bathroom area of all of the standard rooms, and then a full balcony with a tub and a couch. So you really are able to enjoy that ocean view. Now, if you need a little bit of a different type of room, we have everything from 1 bedroom to 4 bedroom suites. I know multi-generational family travel is so popular right now, and a lot of people, they want their space, but they also want to be close to their relatives. So having these multiple bedroom options is fantastic. And then for our families with younger kids, we do have our FNF suite, so our friends and family suite, which is our standard king room. So you have the king bed, you have the balcony, the ocean view. But then when you walk down the hallway, there is a separate room off to the right that has 2 trundle beds, or a trundle bed. So if you have families with younger kids, you can't really do 2 bedrooms yet. This is a great room because the children are able to sleep in their own room. There's a TV there. Even for nap time, you're able to kind of shut the door, let the kids sleep, but you're still able to enjoy your room. So it allows everyone to be close together in the same room. So we have, like I said, rooms for friends if they just want to stay in 2 queens. We have rooms for couples if they just want a king bed, and then those family rooms, or even bachelorette parties. Destination bachelor and bachelorette parties are so popular right now that if you have a group that wants to do a 3-bedroom suite, you absolutely can do that.
That's awesome. Literally something for everyone right there. So that's great, especially for those bachelorette parties or even multi-generational families. I mean, that's perfect. I love that connection like that. So very cool. So with that, obviously everyone wants to have fun and they want to be entertained. So what kind of activities and entertainment could guests look forward to at AVA Resort Cancun? Are there any unique experiences or highlights you would recommend, Cassidy?
Definitely. So I know pickleball is very big these days, and we do have multiple pickleball courts on property at AVA. So for anyone looking for pickleball, we have your spot. Now, if you're not really into pickleball, and let's say you have kids, we do have our kids club. It's from 4 to 12 years old. And what I love about the kids club is that it is open until 10 p.m. So if parents want to go get a dinner by themselves, drop the kids off to hang out with, kids their own age, they absolutely can, and they can enjoy a nice dinner by themselves. And there's a lot of different types of activities that kids can do. I know there's a lot of arts and crafts, a little bit of science experiments. So there is a wide variety of activities for children. And then we will also, it's not open right now, but down the line, we will have our teens club that will be opening. The property also has a bowling alley, which is great. And then for our adults, we have a spa, we have a workout facility, and our AVA Bay. So the AVA Bay is a 2.7 acre crystal lagoon that covers the front of the property. So you're able to stand up paddleboard there. You can even, swim from one side to the other, do all the non-motorized water sports right in our AVA Bay. So there's stuff for kids, there's stuff for teens, and then there's stuff for adults.
And there's stuff for us foodies, because I hear you have 17 different dining venues. Oh, wow. I mean, I'm going to have to stay there 2 weeks, just to try everything. Can you tell me more about the dining options and any signature restaurants or dishes that, guests shouldn't miss?
Definitely. So food and service is a huge part of AVA. Being a higher end hotel, we know those are two very important things to our travelers. And the food is fantastic. They really took it to the next level. A couple of the things that I want to highlight is one, the Italian restaurant. They make their pasta fresh in the window, so you can see your pasta being made right there. Our steak restaurant, there is a chocolate butter that you can get right on top of your filet. That's absolutely delicious. And then if you're looking for something just to grab while you're walking, we have pop-up taco stands. We have pop-up food trucks. There's 2 ice cream parlors. One's frozen yogurt. One is gelato, but 2 ice cream type parlors on each side of the property as well. And then there's food and drink service to the beach and the pool area, and unlimited 24-hour room service for every single room category, plus our coffee shops. I mean, there really is a ton of food options, whether you're vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, we have options for everyone, and any sort of dietary allergy as well. We would be able to let the hotel staff know and assist you with that.
So you're not going hungry at AVA Resorts. I think that's a guarantee.
No, you are going very full, I would say.
Yeah, right. I love that. We're always foodies, as anyone who watches the show knows. So that's great to hear. So definitely, if you're a foodie, if all this sounds good to you, make sure to write in the comments below. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know which restaurant. Would you do the chocolate butter on top of your filet? I mean, that definitely sounds interesting. Never heard of that. So how good could that be, especially for those chocolate lovers out there? And I mean, I would definitely stop at that pop-up taco stand. I mean, I love a good taco, and then get some gelato. I mean, gosh, making me hungry, Cassidy.
Me too, because the food is just absolutely spectacular there. There really is something for everyone. And then we do have the ready-made restaurants. That's kind of our twist on a buffet. So if you do have, let's say you're traveling with children, you have a little bit of pickier eaters, there is a lot of options for kids as well.
Sounds perfect. Well, I love it. So with that, let's send it over to the other foodie in the family, Jim. We'll take a quick 20-second break.
Hello and welcome back to Jim's Weekly Travel Tips. If you're headed to Cancun or the Riviera Maya, don't just stay in the resort. Get out and explore. Take a day trip to the ancient Mayan ruins of Tulum or Chichen Itza. Swim in the beautiful cenote, or rent a private boat and enjoy the sunshine along the coast. These experiences will give you a real taste of the area's history and natural beauty. You'll be glad you ventured beyond the resort. And now, back to Dan and Melody.
And welcome back to our Elite Escapes. We're so happy to have Cassidy back from AVA Resort Cancun. Thank you again so much for joining us. We're grateful to have you here today, Cassidy. So people love their wellness, obviously. So the Wellness Center at AVA Resort Cancun is quite extensive. Could you elaborate on the spa services and wellness offerings available to the guests?
Absolutely. So at AVA, we have our wellness workout facility. So if you have anyone who, has a gym routine, we have all of the equipment necessary. But then when it comes to the wellness, like spa and beauty salon, we have a lot of options. And I'll start with the beauty salon at AVA. So if for any reason anyone needs a haircut, we do haircuts, we do shampoos and like blow dries, men's haircuts, even for, beard trims and full shaves, we have those options. And then we can do manicures and pedicures, French braids, things like that. If you need to get your hair done, let's say you're there for a destination wedding, we have all of those options in our beauty salon. And what's great is the full beard shaves and the beard trims, they start out at $35. Now, the really fun part, as we know, is the massages. So we have 50 to 80-minute massages, whether it's our signature experience or if you wanted to do a custom aromatherapy. We even have a volcanic stone therapy massage that's 80 minutes. And then our treatments. So whether you need a like the sun treatment, facials, or hydrotherapy, we have all of that covered at our spa. So definitely, if you're into health and wellness, AVA is a great option for you and your guests.
I think it is a wonderful option for them. It's great for the adults, but a lot of them are going to bring their families with and children. And we want to make sure they have a memorable stay. So what do you do for family friendly, and what amenities and programs do you offer for families?
So like I mentioned before, we do have our kids club that's opened, and it's open till 10 p.m. But if you want, if your kid doesn't want to hang out in the kids club and you guys want to do something together, we do have a smaller water park right on property. So it's not as big as if you're familiar with our Hard Rock Riviera Maya property, those water parks, but it's great for kids 12 and under. So that is right on property. Guests are able to use it as much as they would like. And then right next to that water park, we have a family-friendly pool. So you have the water park, you have the family-friendly pool, and then next to it is going to be that AVA Bay that we talked about, that 2.7 acre Crystal Lagoon. Now, each room that we know has a child staying there, we not only provide adult robes, but also kids robes. So I know it's always fun when I was little, you always want to put on like the big bathrobe, but we have kid sizes as well. And then our teens club that will be opening soon. We have bowling and the whole beach area that guests are able to enjoy.
Sounds
Very
great.
nice. I'm sure those kids love the robes. How fun for them, That's a great little addition.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Well, with that, we actually have a couple questions from our viewers. So Jessica from Missouri asks, what facilities and services does AVA Resort Cancun offer to couples looking to have a destination wedding? Could you tell us about any unique wedding packages or venues at the resort?
Definitely. So AVA is a wonderful place for a destination wedding. As part of AIC Hotel Group, we do have our complimentary wedding packages at AVA. So you're able to put down a deposit of $600. And then that package includes 32 chairs, bouquet, boutonniere, sparkling wine, audio system, minister, and then our standard setup. But if you want to dress that up as much as you want, we absolutely can do that. We also have different wedding collections guests can choose from. So if you're interested in having your destination wedding, whatever vision you have, we definitely can bring it to life. I will say this is a great resort for guests who want an ocean background for their wedding. Let's say they want the ocean, but they don't really want to get married on the sand. We have lots of rooftop terrace venues that guests are able to utilize. Now, with AIC Hotel Group, if you have an outdoor wedding, we always have a backup space too. So you never have to worry about the weather. We're able to move your wedding inside just in case there's a little bit of rain. But one thing that I love about our indoor venues, we have a ballroom that has floor to ceiling windows. So you get the beautiful ocean in the background, but you're in an air conditioned ballroom too. So we have the best of all the worlds. If you want to be outside with the ocean in the background, you absolutely can. If you want to be inside with the ocean in the background, you can do that as well. And then we do have our standard ballrooms. If you have a wedding that would like to go later in the night, let's say your friends want to dance and hang out till like midnight too, we can definitely do that as well.
Wow, that's great. I have another person, her name's Susan, and she said, this hotel looks amazing. She saw the hotel. She wouldn't know how many pools you have. It looks like you have so many pools. And she thought that was really great. And if you have an adult pool, you'll have the kids or whatever, but she wanted to know about that. Can you elaborate on that a little bit for me?
Absolutely. So we have 4 pools. So we have the kids pool with the water park area. Then we have the family pool. And then across the front, we have the AVA Bay, which is everyone's able to utilize. And then on the other side, we do have an adults only pool area. So for guests 18 years or older, they're able to hang out there. There's a bar area. And like I said before, food and drink services to both the beach and the pools.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's
And Cassidy, you've mentioned this AVA Bay a few times. I know it's a sustainable lagoon, but could you maybe give a little bit more information for anyone who doesn't know about the AVA Bay, what it exactly is?
Yes. So we are so lucky. We are the only all-inclusive hotel in Mexico that has this technology. But what the AVA Bay is, like you said, it's a sustainable lagoon. So it is a saltwater lagoon, but it has a cement bottom, 0 entry in some areas. So it's really easy to get in and swim around. But the pool, it cleans itself and it's more environmentally friendly than some of the other options. So AVA is very into sustainability. With the AVA Bay, a couple other things that I want to highlight. The carpeting in the hallways, it's made from recycled material. We also have this paint that they put over the lobby area in the hallways, and that helps keep it cool so we don't have to use as much air conditioning. The whole hotel has electric batteries, and then the hallways by the rooms, they have kind of like the windows are kind of slit a little bit, and that helps keep the hallways cool as well. Once again, to make sure that we're not using too much electricity with the AC, but making sure our guests are obviously comfortable with that tropical heat.
Perfect. Well, I'm sold. All right. Ready to go, Mom? Let's go to
I'm ready.
Let's go to AVA.
Beautiful.
It's
Let's go this
amazing.
weekend. It'll be great.
Yeah. And what I really do love about it too is, when you get how close it is to the airport, like you mentioned before. I mean, that's such a great feeling when you get off of a plane and you're just like, all right, I have like a 10-minute drive compared to here's another hour or something. So what a bonus for the resort as well. Such a little thing, but a big thing at the same time.
Definitely.
So perfect. Well, that is it. Cassidy, truly appreciate your time for coming back with us and telling us more about this brand new, beautiful resort, AVA Resort Cancun. Everyone who's watching, leave some messages below. Let us know your thoughts. Would you want to go to AVA? What from this conversation we just had, what really highlighted to you of why you would want to go to AVA? Would love to hear your feedback. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure to like this episode. We truly appreciate your support. Share it to all your travel-loving friends, especially those ones looking to travel down to the Riviera Maya, Cancun area of Mexico. And of course, if you haven't already, which you should have, subscribe to this channel. Of course, we would love to see you again next Friday. But with that, thank you so much, Cassidy, again for your time. And we will see you all next Friday.
Thank you guys again for
Cassidy.
having me.
Thank you.
No problem. Anytime.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us here today on Our Elite Escapes. Make sure you come back next Friday as Dan and Melody sit down with Kaylee from Live Aqua Resorts and Residencies. And now your sneak peek inside of AVA Resort in Cancun, Mexico.